In the last couple of videos, I was discussing about this common question that I continue to get asked. How do I control my anger and what to do when anger clouds my thinking? I feel this uncontrollable rage in this situation. I don't know what to do about it. And I often offer them a few questions that they need to be asking themselves. And that has seemed to help quite a number of people effectively managing their emotions. Let me share the same with you. What you need to do is to sit somewhere where nobody can disturb you and you are free from all the distractions so that you can ask these questions to yourself and note down the answers that come up. The next question that you need to be asking yourself is, when did I first learn that anger works? Anger works effectively. When you feel anger, obviously your unconscious feels that it is necessary to protect you from something far more dangerous. We are asking, when did we learn that anger is the solution or a tool to protect us? This question doesn't ask you to blame the past or blame someone in the past, but asks you to locate a pattern. Because anger was learned. And it wasn't learned consciously, but somatically, which means it is body level learning. At some point in your life, anger must have done something useful. Maybe it created some space for you to be. Maybe it stopped something dangerous to happen, or perhaps it made someone listen to you. It could be that it protected something fragile inside you. And your nervous system, like a studious child, a curious child who wants to learn and prepare for the exam, took notes. So now when things don't go your way, the body doesn't ask you every time. It doesn't feel that it needs to check with you that if this anger is appropriate for now or not. It checks in the system, in its database, and asks the database, has it worked before? And if the answer is yes, even once, then anger is the default tool to be used. Anger becomes a reflex, the obvious action, the obvious choice of action. The question that we should be asking ourselves is, where did I see anger got results? It could be our parents, or when you raised your voice in the past, it meant things moved, things worked, which otherwise would not have taken any action. Maybe you learned that silence meant that you will be ignored, and it could be that it is just completely opposite. Anger was seen to be the only way to not disappear, the only way that you'd be seen by people around, to get some attention. And for some of you, the anger wasn't loud or obvious. It was just acting sheer cold. It was better to withdraw, controlling the urge to say anything and internalize the problem. Might not have been the best alternative, but still effective. Let the memory surface. We don't need to relive it, but we need to recognize what happened. Why am I asking you to look inside you? Because a pattern was set, and patterns lose power when they are seen. Imagine a shortcut that you once took during a heavy storm because it got you home faster. So you kept using it even when the storm was gone. Now the road otherwise is clearer, but because the shortcut is known, you still take it. Even though it is rough and narrow and unnecessary, unsafe, anger is taking that shortcut even when there is no storm. You could easily walk on a clearer road when it is safe and there are people around. There is no need for the shortcut in the moment. Similarly, anger might be unnecessary. See, we are not suppressing anger, we are just claiming it unnecessary. So ask yourself, what situation in the past trained my system to believe that anger equals safety? Who did I need to protect myself from back then? What did anger allow me to avoid or survive? The response could be surprising. Your anger isn't a random choice. It is a loyal and a trusted friend whom you always turn to whenever you feel unsafe. And it's been showing up for you for a very long time, so the friendship has strengthened. When you see that, things change. You stop fighting anger and you start updating it. Because the part of you that learned anger wasn't wrong, it was responding to the conditions it knew. But conditions change, and the solution is outdated. And outdated strategies don't need punishment. They need context. Today's context of the situation. Is this moment truly the same moment as it was back then when anger was useful? Your body might say no, but your mind would still hesitate hearing this. It still wants anger because It is a known pattern. It loves patterns and predicted solutions. And it has shown the results before, so why not use it? And this gap, this hesitation inside, is the beginning of your freedom. Once your nervous system realizes that this is not, then the intensity begins to drop. You're not forcing anything, but you're only recognizing the reality of the now. You let your system register that you're no longer where you once were, and that changes everything. I hope you like this video, and if you do, I would request you to like this video and consider subscribing to this channel, Mind Healing with Bhavish, for more such videos. If you do have any suggestions or any inputs or anything that you would want to share, do consider commenting in the comment box below. If you have someone you like and care for, do consider sharing this video with them so that they can also get enlightened with this knowledge. And until the next video, I want you to stay blessed, stay healthy, and catch hold of this wisdom if you can. I shall see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.